What's up? What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
And what's good? It's your boy D Norvell. And we are back. Who we got with us today?
It's Anissa, the model, and the dog mom.
Let's go.
I think she said she's back.
Did she say she's back? And
She's
we
back,
back?
y'all. And we back. Come on, y'all. Clap it up for her.
You already know what's going on, man. A big juice line on one.
Y'all already know. But guess what, y'all?
What's up?
Guess what?
What?
I think we back.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. You want to slow it down.
Slow it down. Hey.
J-U-S-E, slow it down.
Hey. I said we back.
Yeah.
I said
Okay.
we back.
I'll do ad libs if you'll freestyle.
Okay.
We don't own the
I said
rights to
we
this beat,
back.
by the way. We don't own the
Hey,
rights to
I
this
said we
beat.
back.
But we
Hey,
finna murk it.
You know we got the juice. You know we back.
Bow.
Hey.
You got the juice, You know we back, ayy. We got the juice, You know we back, ayy. So just sit back and relax.
Ayy.
Got the juice, You know we back, ayy.
We got the juice,
You know we back, and we
ayy.
back. Juice, ayy. You know we
Ayy.
back,
And
ayy.
we back.
Hold up. So
And
just
we
sit
back
back and relax.
and we back.
Then we back.
And we back.
And we back.
So just sit back and relax.
Yeah. And we back.
Hey, we
And
on
we
the
back.
map. Hey,
So just back
and relax. Hey, yeah. Hey,
We got the juice.
Not on way.
J-U-I-C-E. J-U-I-C-E.
And we back.
J-U-I-C-E.
And we back. Hey.
And we back.
And we back. One more time.
And we back. So
Yeah.
what? So just sit back and relax.
Man, y'all, welcome back
Bars.
to another
Let's get
episode of Juice 901. Before we get into it, y'all, thank y'all for always rocking with us, always supporting us, and just tuning in to another episode. Man, today we got a lot of different topics. Hopefully y'all like them. If you don't, well, give us some suggestions, right? We are
Right.
the People's Podcast. We are here for you. But Anissa, welcome back.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I guess she enjoyed being a guest host last time.
I
And she was
did.
like, let's run it
And
back.
we back.
Yeah, absolutely. She wanted to run it back.
Expeditiously.
Okay. I mean,
That's a big word.
it is. How many syllables? How many?
Spell it.
Spell it.
Oh,
We'll wait.
crickets.
Yeah. Okay. So what we talking about today, y'all?
Man, I want to get into some. First of all, how everybody doing? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks. Did we already say that?
Yeah, we'll start
Okay.
with
What's up?
that. Oh man.
Man, how everybody doing though? I don't think I asked that yet.
I'm tired, but good.
See, that's what got me cursed out by Monique. See?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're breathing.
I am. That's a blessing.
You are. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Life is moving. Life is lifing. But guess what?
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful for real.
Life is beautiful, man.
What was that last time we were here again on another day to be blessed? Another day on the earth, we're blessed.
And, never,
Amen.
and another day to do what you love.
Hey, for real.
That part.
For
You
real.
know, we get views just to talk. You know, so
That's a beautiful thing.
for sure. And without further ado, I want to get into the main topic at hand, bro.
Okay.
Because this conversation came off another conversation that came off another conversation that made me bring it to this conversation.
Okay.
Let's talk about, bro, people who are scared of the fan. People who are scared of guns, right?
Yes.
There's this thing where guns are. I've heard a lot of women say the reason they don't have guns is because it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them they're scared. They're scared to shoot the guns, which I completely understand. I mean, guns is not the most pleasant thing to be around unless you really love being around it. But here's my thought process on it, and I want to get y'all perspective on it because
Yeah, for sure.
we live in a world where it's anything can go left at any moment. You have people shooting up schools, you have people shooting up colleges, you have people shooting up, you have people just 2 days ago, we had schools shutting down because somebody had a gun or whatnot. Those are kids, of course, but the reality is, my whole point is things are going left at any moment. So I get that you don't like guns, and I get that you don't like the way they sound, but my perspective is I need you to at least learn how to work them, because gun safety is everything. So they offer training classes in some of these gun ranges where first off, you start off at the beginning training class. It's just about 3 hours. You learn what kind of gun fits you. You learn how all the guns work. You learn how to load, unload, clean, and then you go shoot. But then they have the other classes that you can pay for, for like in the moment training. Like, you never know what things may get shaky, so you don't panic. But like, I think that every woman should have a gun, at least own one. Now, I think you should go through the if you have mental health issues, or if you don't trust yourself with one, I think you should take the necessary, precautions with that. But I think the world we live in, I think you need to, if you can be scared of it, that's fine. But you need to learn how to at least work it in case you have to protect yourself or somebody you love. Mm-hmm. That's my perspective on it. But let me know what y'all think.
Yeah. You want to go? You want me to go?
You can go first.
I absolutely agree with you. The reality is guns are intertwined into everything guns are intertwined with the nation. Mm-hmm. I mean, like the culture of America, if you go anywhere else, it's like, oh yeah, y'all get to have guns, outside of like free world and immigration or whatever, like outside of all the other things, one of the biggest reasons America is like the superpower that we are is because everybody can own a gun for the most part, right? Like the citizens can own them. And the sad reality that comes with that is there's going to be a lot of people who have no business owning them, having them, right? So I think that it's necessary for everybody to at least, at the very least, understand gun safety and understand, how to operate this tool. And I'll let you speak on the perspective of a woman, but from a demographic that I know is preyed upon a lot by criminals, the criminal in quotation marks or whatever, who's preyed upon, I think it's very important that you at least know how to operate one, even if you don't want to have it. Just at least know gun safety, at least know how to operate it. Mm-hmm. Maybe, and I think a good thing about those gun safety classes is a lot of times they'll teach you not only when to use a gun, but when not to use it, right? Facts. And how to react. Even if you have a gun on you, it's not always good to use it. Pull it, right? Mm-hmm. The safest thing to do may be to just give them whatever they're asking for.
It's right? Not worth it.
Your life is not worth that moment of trying to be a superhero. So I think it's worth knowing how to operate, worth knowing, situational awareness, worth knowing, just how to react in that situation. But I agree with you. I think pretty much everybody needs to own one, at least in this day and age,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like now I know more people that own them than people that don't. But for me personally, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm scared. It scares me. And that's just coming from like my own personal experience. Like I've had guns pulled on me. I've been outside when somebody's gotten shot. Like it's just different things like that. It freaks me out because I know the repercussions of what can happen once you shoot. Mm-hmm. And just carrying like that responsibility. Like I know eventually like I'm going to want to take like gun safety classes because of course I want to protect myself, my dog, my family, whatever. But like, I've just been in too many situations where I've seen like the negative side of owning a gun. And like, it freaks me out. I'm not going to lie. It does. It does freak me out.
I understand that completely. And we don't often do free pubs on this show, but I feel like this is a necessary moment. So point blank shoot,
Shoot point blank?
Shoot point blank, my bad. Shoot point blank. I loved how they do it. I signed my fiance up for it, and she was also scared of guns. Mm-hmm. Still not her favorite thing, but she was way more comfortable when she left because the class is 3 hours. It's unavoidable. It's like, that's not even like we may be here for 3 hours. No, the class is 3 hours. And the package includes all of your ammo and your safety wear, your glasses, and all. Like it has everything. Your earmuffs, you can go earmuffs like this, or you can go, something like that, or something you plug in your ear, and then you're there for 3 hours. It's a class. It has fake guns in there. You feel which one it works better in your hands. It doesn't. That's one thing they preach. Also, is like don't get anything that doesn't feel comfortable in your hands. Don't get a gun because I told you to get, don't get a Glock because I told you to get it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, if it feels too big or too small in your hands, you need to get something you're comfortable with.
Facts.
And if it's too much recoil, like if it's too powerful, then you can't aim it right. You don't need it. Mm-hmm. Get something you're comfortable with. Because even if he has a shotgun and you have something that you're comfortable with, if you're well trained in using it, you still can win that battle. It doesn't matter it matters what you have, but like you still can win that battle depending on how the time and the situation. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You seem more bad than good, but that's
Mm-hmm.
all the reason why I think that you should learn it, because you saw these people out here. Most of these people out here don't know how to aim. They just shooting. And if you're trying to protect somebody you love or yourself, if you know how to aim, you can stop the situation immediately. And even if you know how to aim, you can aim at what you're trying to hit, opposed to hitting their heart, opposed to when you're trying to hit their legs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just it comes in handy. Like, it's the gas station thing we talked about, people approaching the woman's car and making them uncomfortable and getting mad. And we've all saw this. People, dudes getting mad that,
you don't want to talk to them.
You don't want to talk to them,
like,
and they
That's
trying
a
to
scary
shoot at you.
situation to be in.
Absolutely. It's ridiculous.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
news thing about that, man. It was some girl at school that want to talk to somebody, and he was a basketball player at the school, and he shot from behind. He shot her through the car, and it's like, and she was driving off the other way, and it's like, it's
that's a boy. That's not a man. That's a boy.
terrible ego, bro. It's like, get out of here. It's
Yeah.
like, but that's all the reason why. And I'm going to train my kids to learn how to use it. And it's like, but you also have to train what comes with that, because learning how to work a gun starts here.
Right.
Mhm.
It's facts.
It's learning, like,
That's a tool, bro. And that tool, like other tools, has repercussions if you don't use it correctly. And I mean, it's power. When you have power, a lot of people, until you get power, you don't understand the feeling of it. And it will turn people who would not bark at somebody smaller than them
1000%.
into somebody whose ego is all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's very important to not only know how to operate the weapon, but also understand personalities that are going to be around you, and also understanding who you are as an individual, right? Because if you know you're quick to anger, maybe it's not best for you to carry, right? But also, even if you know that you're quick to anger, you need to know how to diffuse yourself. You need to know what triggers are good to start to reach for, what triggers are just, you need to walk away, what triggers you need to put these up. Like, all of that's different. Just because you have it on you, and just because the situation possibly could lead to you pulling it, doesn't mean you need to pull it.
Even if, I'm glad you brought that up, even if you feel like you'll win the battle, it's like, all the time, it's not worth taking a life.
Right. It's heavy.
Sometimes you got to take the bigger. It's like, okay, let me get out of here. If I got a chance to get out of there, if you're back against the wall, do what you got to do. But if you have a chance to get out of there, that's different. Like, if somebody's asking for the wallet or whatnot, it's like, okay, bro, like, it's fine, whatever. I can go get another wallet. I can cancel the cards as soon as you get them. It's not worth me defending myself. Now, if you put me in the predicament where it's like, you have the gun on somebody I love, or you have somebody, I have to protect myself, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's not going to be I got to think twice about it. I don't have the time to. So it's like, like I said, like me and Dana said, if you think you're scared to have a gun, go to the training classes. I really preach, please go to the training classes, because they know people are there to learn. They know people are there. They're not going to just put a shotgun in your hand and be like, shoot it. It's nothing like that. And those training classes at Shoot Point Blank,
I think they're Range USA now, but so whatever they're called.
that it did. You're right.
Yeah.
Range USA. So the way they do it, they don't play. they don't. You can't walk in any gun with it. You can't walk in any gun range with your gun out, whether it's loaded or not,
or in a holster. Yeah.
You can't go into that shooting arena without earmuffs on. You can't, and somebody's right there beside you and behind you while you're shooting. So they have somebody to watch to make sure nobody ain't shooting nothing crazy, and to make sure nobody's not, aiming a gun at themselves or down, or some people would grab the gun and be like, let me see if it's loaded. It's like, make sure people's not doing anything like that, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to do anything like that, even if the gun is empty. Like, just
always treat it like it's loaded.
Yeah, always treat it like so. So that's something they would teach you, like, from step one. Like, they would treat you like you're 3 years old, and they teach you, like, trust me. Like, I highly recommend all women to go to these training classes that the gun ranges offer, because they will get you more comfortable with using them, and you will find a gun that works better for your hands. And like, you don't always say you don't have to go to the gun range to shoot about. Do recommend you practice, but they will actually help you, like, along the way, and you soon enough the earmuffs will muffle the sound, so you don't have to worry about it being as loud, but it will muffle the sound a little bit. So yeah, I do think it's a dangerous world we live in, man, and I just want y'all to be safe.
Yeah, you brought up a good point about how it starts here.
Facts.
I think for me, just because of things that I've experienced, things that I've been around, it's all here for me. Like, I know I'm capable of, like, whenever I take those classes, I'm going to be capable and, like, trust myself to be able to handle things safely and in a smart way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just getting over that mental hill of it. It's hard.
I think that if you look at it from the perspective of, I've been through this, and I know they didn't practice gun safety when they pulled this on me, when they
Mhm.
tried to hurt me. I need to learn how to work it for my advantage, like they used it for their disadvantage.
Right.
Like they used it poorly. I need to learn how to use it right in order to protect myself, because I see when I didn't have anything on me, what could happen.
Mhm.
So I need to move forward. Now that I know this information, I need to move forward accordingly. Yes, they have
Right.
power in their hands. So I need to protect myself moving forward
And my loved ones.
and my loved ones.
Yeah.
Man, that's heavy. That's good stuff. Yeah, y'all. I
Really
mean,
good.
you don't have to like guns to understand that in this world, there's going to be bad guys with them.
Mhm.
And take the steps to protect yourself and your family. You know what I mean? And the whole debate about whether guns should be banned or whatever, that's a conversation for another day. Gun reform is needed, but at the end of the day, you have a right and you need to know how to protect yourself.
Can I say this last thing before we close out on this
Yeah,
subject?
go ahead.
I recommend that you learn guns for other people also. If you and Dane were living together, or you and I were living together, and I leave my gun somewhere,
Mhm.
I need you to learn how to work it. Let's say we have kids.
Mhm.
I need you to learn how to work it and move it and unload the clip and make sure the clip is empty and all that. Like,
Yeah.
to make sure, like, I need you to learn how to do all that for the safety of others also, because
Facts.
although I'm supposed to be responsible, people are human. And it shouldn't happen, but things do happen.
Mhm.
So I need you to learn how to keep it. I need you to learn how to get it out the way and properly
Diffuse
remove
it.
it. Yeah,
Right.
without hurting anybody else, without, because you could be scared and be like, oh my God, no, why hell eat this gun? And then you hit the wrong
Absolutely.
thing.
Right.
Or you drop
Absolutely.
it and it's a semi and it goes off. Like,
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, it's true.
Facts.
Well, y'all, what we got going on next, man?
We back.
We leaving the heavy topic and getting to the new. The Take Speaks. What's up?
Hey, guess
Hey,
what?
it's Random Thoughts with Speaks.
And this is just
Hey,
another.
it's Random Thoughts with Speaks.
I gotta be honest.
It's Random Thoughts with
Let's hear it.
Speaks.
You
Come on
know,
now.
Juice 901
Hey,
rerun
it's
it.
Random Thoughts with
Speaks.
Speaks.
I got that.
Hey,
I do.
what you got?
I do. It's a mystery,
Hey,
my boy. I got something
hey.
everybody want.
Hey, he
Yeah.
got them speaks. Hey,
Yeah,
it's Random Thoughts and
Speaks. For the code of the devil.
hey,
I don't need a sweater though.
yeah,
I'm used to the code.
yeah,
And if you want to know what my flow is, the
Okay.
code.
yeah,
He
yeah.
would
Let's
go
go,
for real.
man. Let's go,
Quit
man.
playing with him.
Hey,
Don't
man.
play with
Say,
it, don't play
man.
with it, don't
A
play with it.
side note, before we continue, shout out to everybody who showed up to the showcase I was talking about in the last episode.
Oh yeah,
It was a great time, bro.
It was cool. It was cool.
It was
You did your
was
thing, bro.
dope, bro. It let me know though I can really do a whole show, bro. Like, that
Yeah.
wasn't no
You
short
should've been
amount
on
of
that,
songs.
though.
Yeah, but I never got the opportunity. I performed like 15 songs.
Yeah.
Back to back.
And then
That's
you
a whole
had
concert.
That's what I'm
your
saying.
openers were
Dang.
good. Everybody was good.
Shout
It
out
was
to
cool.
Poetic Germ, bro. Shout out to Bands Up Bam, man. I was happy, bro.
German Bam did their
As you
thing,
should
man.
be.
Facts.
Yeah.
I was genuinely happy, bro. I'm like, yo, I'll put this whole thing together. Like, this is, those moments you be proud of yourself, bro. Like, I'm like,
Right.
I did this. Okay. But without further ado, man, Random Thoughts for Speaks. What was my topic?
You don't know your topic for Random Thoughts and Speaks?
Oh, I remember. Okay. So I want to talk about, bro, something that annoys me so
Okay.
bad. I don't think that you should talk to people. I hate when people ask for advice about relationships, right?
Mm.
And then they say, how long y'all been together? And let's say they say 6 years. And you hear, oh, girl, that's too long to be doing this. Oh, bro, that's too. Because 9 times out of 10, when they just give you the years, they're not talking to, all that is situational. It's heavily situational. So I was listening to the Breakfast Club. And this girl called in. It was like, me and this dude been talking for 9 months, and I'm trying to see because he ain't making it official. And DJ Envy and Lauren LaRosa was like, nah, that's too long. Like he blah blah blah. And Charlamagne was like, bro, that's not long at all. Like that's not that long. It's not as long as it sounds. It's not long as it's making the scene. She was like, well, I'm 38. And he was like, he just got out of a relationship and she doesn't and he said he don't want to take things slow. So I can 1000%. I can 1000%. I'm 1000% sure that 9 months was heavily situational. First 2 months, she said. So they asked Charlamagne asked how much of y'all talk. She was like, well, I mean, we don't get to talk that much because he works, blah blah blah. That's it. Put that in the situation. Y'all don't get to talk that much, and so y'all probably don't get to chill that much.
Mm-hmm.
So those 3 months that y'all talking off and on here and there, it's probably serious, but it's not that serious. And it's like y'all just somebody to talk to.
Yeah. Put it into this like just using that scenario, right? We don't talk that much. Let's say maybe they hang out on the weekends, right? Let's say like maybe twice, like Friday, Saturday, they hang out, right? Sunday they leave to go their separate ways. That's twice a week. There's 4 weeks, right? 2, 4, 6. They're hanging out 8 times a month, right? That's not a lot. That's not a lot of time to chill and actually hang. I 1000% agree with you. I feel like everybody's relationship needs to be treated as if it's their own relationship. Don't take other people's drama, other people's lives and put it into whatever you got going on. Everything is situational and you just got to be patient. Now, what I've said it before in the past. You have your set of non-negotiables, right? And there's nothing wrong with having that. Even if it's crazy and I don't agree with it, because I don't have to agree with it. They're your non-negotiables. Now, you may have to go check yourself later, but that's not the point. You have your set of non-negotiables, and then you just try to get to understand and know that person. My fiance, we were friends for an entire year before we started dating. We were friends for a year, an entire year.
You say your what?
My fiance.
Oh, okay.
What you thought I said?
No, I'm saying that for the people who think that a year is too long.
You gonna get me in trouble. I thought you were gonna say, what you say? Because she's always like, call me your girlfriend. I ain't your girlfriend.
Yeah, I know that's right.
That's shade. But no, like everybody's timeline is different. And that goes to the same for like engagements too, bro. Like keep other people out of your relationship. There's nothing wrong with venting. It's nothing wrong with venting. I don't have you got friends for a reason, right? Especially best friends and stuff. But when it comes down to working out problems, sit down with your partner, talk to your partner, and y'all come to a mutual agreement.
And if they not your partner yet, I think when you bring too many people in for their opinion, bro, it can alter so much. Because y'all have understanding. If they're not your partner yet, only y'all have an understanding. Your sister, brother, auntie, cousin, like they don't really know unless you're really telling them. But if you're only telling them the part you need advice on, they're only basing it on they're only hearing the template.
Snippets.
What you think of this? You got a different opinion. I saw that when I first started talking.
What you think? What's the time frame?
The time frame for what exactly?
For like relationships. I mean, do you think that like there's a time limit on it? Should people just...
No, I don't. Okay, there's an excessive amount of time, but there's no time limit. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
What's excessive? Define it.
I'm not finna be your girlfriend for like 10 plus years.
She said 10 plus years.
So what
ain't
about
finna do that?
So what if you met him when you was 16? So 10 plus years, in 10 plus years, y'all be 26.
Yeah.
You met him when you was 16. Would that time frame still factor in when you get married?
No, because I feel like me personally, I'm not the same person I was when I was 16. You go through different things. You grow up. You become an adult. You have new responsibilities, and that changes like who you are as a person. Ultimately, not like saying that you're changing for a bad reason, but you grow up. You have to handle different things, so that alters how you navigate. I feel like it's situational. It depends.
So it sounds like she agreeing with us, Dane.
All right, man.
It sounds like she's agreeing because I'm telling you, it's the reason why I say situational is because that example right there. If I go when we're 26 and you go, I'm getting married and we met when we were 16. If you go to somebody and be like, yeah, we've been talking for like 10 years. and they're gonna be like, just not getting married.
Talking?
No, I'm saying like, okay, yeah,
That's
we've
what
been in a
no, I
relationship
heard
for
what
10
you're saying.
years.
I heard what you're saying.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
say-
I got confused.
So let's say we've been like, you go to somebody be like, we've been in a relationship for 10 years, and they be
Mhm.
like, you just not getting married? Like, well, no, we met when we were kids. I mean, we were.
Yeah.
And it's not the
Kid.
same thing. You know what I mean? Like you have to learn
Right.
what it is to be an adult. So
Exactly.
Yeah. And if I'm 38 out here dating, and of course I'm not gonna want to date for 10 years or
Right.
be in a relationship for
Mhm.
10 years, but it's also my responsibility to let that person know that like I'm not willing to do that.
But also, bro, like I 100% agree. But when you're that old, right? 38, 39, when you're the age of maturity, so to speak, right? You're not you're
Mhm.
out of your 20s and you're focused on life. You have to take the time to make sure that person is worth it. Because odds are, if you get with this person and spend 2, 3, 4 years of your time, that's a lot of time wasted, you know. And you
I'm
look
good,
out the
you
window
good,
like
yeah.
somebody, yeah, y'all don't see what we see, but there's some windows right here. And every time this man looks over there, I feel like somebody's getting ready to rob us. It is Memphis, but no, like
Don't speak that
when
into
you-
existence.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
but what I was saying was when you're older, you have to be more intentional about your
Mhm.
time. So I
That's true.
get the urge to be like, it's taking too long. But no, like it needs to take time. And if you feel like it's taking too long, ask yourself why you feel that way. Like what specifically makes you feel that? Are you saying it's taking too long because you want to be in a relationship? Or are you saying it's taking too long because he's not engaging or she's not engaging or being active and forward in what y'all got going on?
1000%. I do agree. Talk to your partner about it. But if you talk to your partner about it and you still feel some type of way about it, you do have all the freedom in the world to just be like, I'm not interested anymore.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Walk away.
But make sure that's your decision and not the decision of your auntie, cousin, grandma, great grandma, friends, family, auntie,
Hey.
mama. It's like,
Yeah.
Hey,
make
friend,
sure
cousin.
that's not make sure that's not the decision of anybody who made the decision for you, because they
Oh,
can't get
man.
inside your head. And it's like, bro, they could mess up something good, because y'all might be having a bum friendship.
Yeah.
It's transforming into something purely like it's organically turning into I like hanging around you, to I love you. And then
Yes.
it's like you interrupt that with other people's thoughts. It's like, you understand where we are.
Facts.
You understand where we are. Why
Facts.
do they matter?
Facts.
Right.
Well, I think that's a word. What we got going on next, man?
Let's get into Facts or Fables with
Hey.
D Norvell. The D Norvell.
Man said the
Is it a
fact.
Or what?
Hey,
I just want to let these people know that
is it a fact? Or is it a fable?
is
Whoa.
it
a fact? Or is it a fable?
J-U-S-E.
Now, is it a fact?
Fable.
Fact. Hey, fact.
Fable.
Fact. Hey. Now, is it a fact? Fable.
Whoa,
Fact. Fable.
Whoa,
Fact. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey. Now, is it a fact? Or is it a fable? Now,
Is it a fact? Is it a fact?
Fable. Fable. Hey. Fact.
A fable.
A fact.
A fable.
Hey. A fact.
A fable.
Foul.
A fable.
A fact.
Uh-huh.
Fact.
A fable.
A fact. Oh, bro, that's addicting. A fact. A fable. Fact. That's addicting, man. Fact. Fable. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another segment of Is It a Fact or a Fable with your boy D Norvell. D Norvell. We not doing all the They try to get me in trouble and canceled y'all. I'm just saying what y'all normally do. I don't want anything to do with that. Y'all not gonna get me canceled. Yeah, welcome back to another segment of Is It a Fact or a Fable, which is a game where I, your host D Norvell, ask you if it is indeed a fact
Mhm.
or a
Fable.
yeah, so I'm going to give you
Wow.
guys a series of facts, and today it's Animal Planet Edition. Come on, can I get some hands?
We love the animals.
Let's get some hands. Let's get some hands. Let's get some hands. Let's get some hands. Yes, I'm going to start doing some
No
different-
claps, finger snaps.
no claps, finger snaps. I'm going to
can't
start
snap
doing
with
some
his
different
nails.
like themed segments to make it a little bit more interesting. But today we're doing
Nice.
Animal Planet Edition of Fact or Fable. And again, what I'm going to do is give you a series of things that may be facts or they may be fables, and you have to tell me whether it is indeed
We
a
got this.
fact or a fable. Does that make sense? Any
Yes.
questions?
No,
Didn't think so.
Okay.
All right, we played this
Wait.
long enough. Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. You got me. You got me. Are y'all ready?
Let
I hope
go.
so.
All righty. Fact or fable number one. Fact or fable number one. one. Are y'all ready? Animal Planets edition. Fact or fable? Elephants can't jump.
Fable.
Fact.
So we got one fact, we got one fable. What do y'all think it is?
They definitely can jump.
No,
What do y'all think?
There's no way.
What do y'all think?
There's no way.
All right. Well, the answer is, can I get a drum roll? It is a fact. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump because their bones
Cap.
descend downwards, making their bone structure too inflexible
Cap.
to push off the ground. That is
on
indeed
now.
a fact.
Come on.
Y'all
now.
gonna believe me or Dane?
I'm the man with the laptop. Just saying. So yeah, if y'all got that right, give yourselves a pat on the back. You don't have to believe me. Look it up on Google. I listen to History Channel and Google and all that other
Your
stuff.
arm's too short.
Are you ready for number 2?
Let's
Fact
go.
or fable? Number 2. Bats have thumbs.
Fable.
We've got one fable.
What you thinking, Tay?
Fact.
It's 1-0 right now.
Fact.
You say fact, you say fable. Drum roll, please.
You gotta have thumbs to fly.
Can I get my drum roll? That is a fact. The thumb usually has a substantial claw, which is used for climbing, food handling, and more. Yeah, bats walking around here with opposable thumb.
They gotta have
It's
a
really
thumb
like
to
an-
Millie Rock.
It's really like an opposable claw, but I mean, they call it a thumb. I
You know
guess,
what's
whatever.
crazy?
They gotta have
What?
thumbs for balance.
We used to go to like caves and stuff,
Oh, snap.
and I would
Yep.
see bats all the time. You'd think I would know.
Sounds
I
like you
messed
weren't
up.
paying attention to the bat.
That's crazy.
Sounds inconsiderate.
She said
I
that
was
so
running
like, oh,
from
we used to
bats.
walk in caves, and that's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. We used to be in caves.
tisk, tisk, tisk.
Fact or
Hold up
fable
now.
number 3. Are y'all ready for number 3?
Yes.
But did y'all get the last one right?
I know I did.
Okay, just let us know in the comments. Fact or fable number 3. Rats laugh when being tickled.
Fact.
Rats laugh when being tickled.
Mm.
Is that a fact or a fable? We're 1-1 right now.
How do they laugh? They just
Just fact or fable. Don't ask me questions. Yeah. Wait, do that
Can
noise
we
again?
Google like how a rat laughs?
Oh, that's crazy. You got to do that in the microphone. That's
Come on
crazy.
Let's hear it
No,
one more
let's hear it one more
time.
time.
Yeah, I never make me a fool out of me. Bro.
That's insane. What do you think? Fact or fable?
I think it's a fable.
You think it's a fable? What did you say?
I said fact.
All right, drum roll,
Fable.
please. It is a fact.
2-1, baby.
Rats actually let out
Finally.
tiny giggles too high for humans to hear. So they have like a high pitched.
So is this so? This sounds like a dolphin.
Yeah, it's a really, really high pitched
Oh
giggle
my
that they have.
gosh.
So yeah, let me know how y'all doing right now. Right now we are at
Shout out to all the rats out there.
2-1. So this next one could be either a tie or it could just be game over.
A tie, I'm winning.
All right, tie or game over. We'll see. Are y'all ready for the last one?
Let's get it.
Drum roll, please. Fact or fable? Both male and female pigeons produce milk for their babies.
Fact.
Fable.
Ooh.
Fact.
Drum roll, please. No,
You already
lock
said
it in.
fable. Hold
Lock
up now.
it in. Drum
Hold
roll.
up
Drum roll. We've got a fact and we've got a fable. It is a fact.
Oh.
Oh man, each produces
Wait
crop
a
milk,
minute.
a substance used to feed their chicks. This is a rare ability among birds. Man, this means we need to do a fact or fable tiebreaker. A fact or fable tiebreaker.
That's so
I didn't prepare for this. I didn't prepare for this fact or fable tiebreaker. But guess what? We're gonna do it. Fact or fable. A polar bear is actually black.
Fact.
Fact.
Oh, so we're going with the same answers?
That's definitely a fact.
Okay. Drum roll, please. That is a fact. Underneath that white fur, their skin is actually black. All right. Fact.
Because the light from the.
We got to do another one. Fact or fable. An octopus has 3 hearts.
Fact.
Drum roll, please. That's true.
Let's go.
Oh, an octopus. I probably need. I'm pretty sure that's true. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think that's true. What's going on here? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think that is true.
If it's true or not, Tay speaks one. Let's get it.
I'm pretty sure that's true. Like I'm like 87% sure.
Is it a fact?
or is it a fable? No, y'all, thank y'all again for tuning in to this week's episode of Is It a Fact or a Fable? I always love that
Good game, sir.
I love the game.
Come on now, that's all I want. Shout out to all my fans. First of all, I won't be here without God, my Lord and
Amen.
Savior. And I just want to let everybody know. Just want everybody to know that when you study hard, you get good grades.
All right, I had to turn him down in the microphone because nobody wanted to hear that.
Shade.
y'all have a specific theme or like I don't know, some specific facts or fables you'd like for us to talk about on the show? Let me know. I mean, I'm pretty much down for anything. I'm a nerd. So.
You know what's crazy about the polar bear thing? Because Gabbana, my puppy, my
What?
baby, just like her
Water.
mommy, huh?
Her pet.
Pet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said something
Child.
else.
Yeah, your pet.
my
Not a child, your pet.
She is a child.
Piece of property.
She's a child.
Okay.
Probably is
She
crazy.
is literally, that is me in a dog form. If I had a
Oh,
kid
man.
and she was a dog, it's
Okay.
Gabbana. But literally, her hair is black on top and then it's blonde underneath.
Mm.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Well,
She
Anissa,
should be a guest on the show. I'm just saying.
what about her though? You said it was something that was crazy.
He said
That was
her-
it.
The fur.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
She loves a dog, man.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
It's
just gonna
her
be
kid.
something more exciting.
He
I
wasn't
just
listening to me, Tay. Thank
He
you for
wasn't.
listening.
My bad, y'all.
It's okay.
I'm working on listening.
They ain't really listening.
I'm,
He
wor-
wasn't listening.
I'm working on active. What do we got next?
We got fashion week.
We probably need to give you a song. We don't have a song. I'm
It could be anything.
let's give you a song. Let's figure out what it is.
We don't own the rights to this beat.
Is this
They
Fashion Week? I mean, we've never done Fashion Week before. We're gonna have to figure out something. Hey, style. Hey,
We don't own the rights to this
Style.
beat, by the way.
hey, hey. I'm rocking it. I'm wearing it.
walking
I'm rocking it.
Walk it.
I'm wearing
like
it.
I talk it.
Rock it like I wear it. Hey, rock it and I wear it. Hey, hey, hey. It's fashion.
Hold on. I got
Hey,
it. I
it's
got
Let's
it.
go, Tay.
It's fashion.
Come on now.
We put it on. We put
Yeah.
it on.
Hey.
We put it
Yeah.
on.
We put it
Yeah.
on. We
Put it on. We put it on.
Hey, we put it on. Hey, we put it on. Hey, we put it on.
Okay.
Hey, put it
Look.
on. What do you say?
Look.
Hey,
Look.
hey. I got the boots.
I got
the
the
socks,
juice.
the swag, the shirt,
Facts.
the pants,
Whoa.
the style,
The dress.
hey,
The
the
skirt.
skirt. I put it on. I put it on.
I
Put it on. Fashion.
Come on now.
Fashion.
Mhm.
Fashion. Yeah, we've
I
never
put it
done that
on.
before. So Fashion Week
That
in
was so
Anissa.
cute. I
Tell us
love
something
it.
about it.
Well, Milan Fashion Week just started a few days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you to record yourself. Go ahead.
Well, Milan Fashion Week started a few days ago. If you don't know already, my dog is named
Okay.
Gabbana after Dolce and Gabbana. The
Uh-oh.
iconic Dolce and Gabbana. So this just made me think about like what fashion trends do y'all think now are like the best and what are the worst? I have my own opinions, but I want to hear y'all's first.
That's a good question. What's the worst fashion trend right now? Sagging. And it's been around for a while. Sagging has been, people will say it's fashion. I don't care what they say. I just think it's tacky. But you know, it's culture, but it's
Okay.
tacky. It's tacky culture. I hate sagging.
We starting with the worst.
Yo, what's the worst for you?
The worst fashion trend is wearing a pullover in 90-degree heat.
Oh, bro, that is
Hold
so
on
good.
now.
Oh, that's so
I do that
good.
in
Where
my
the-
house.
No, well, that's
No.
different. That's different than
And
being,
yeah, being outside and walking outside
bro.
in a pullover and sweats is crazy.
Look, y'all know I was just in Florida for a while. And I missed a couple of episodes or whatnot. I was handling business. Don't worry about it. But I was handling business. And I will tell you, I went to the beach a couple days, living my best life. There was kids wearing black hoodies walking on the beach.
I just told
Bruh.
the woman at the school this. I said, and it's the pullovers are always black, and that's black attracts the most heat.
right.
Like you can't even get a light pullover. It's
Right.
like so. My
Ooh.
cousin growing up used to when we come from outside sweating and everything. They used to wrap up in the cover,
Mm.
and the concept was it helped their body temperature come down faster. I never got it. I tried it, and I even tried to do it a couple of times after I left the house. It never stuck with me.
Mm.
But their logic was it helped their temperature come down. I guess because the only thing I can think of is the cover absorbs the sweat. But I would think it will create more. I don't know. But they still, one of my
Is
Is
cousins
that
still
like
do
one
it
of
to
those
this day.
old what is it wives' tale or wives?
Wives' tales. One of the old wives'
I
tales.
I don't
know.
know, bro. But
I don't-
they were literally doing. They used to
I
literally
can-
get in the bed and wrap. When we come from home, come back in sweating.
Oh no.
They used to wrap up in the
Absolutely
cover.
not.
My mom would be like, get in the shower.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
the
She would
mom
not even
knew it
play
was
about
happening.
that. Oh
but
God.
they used to come in like sweating, like football practice sweating. and he's come in, wrap up in the cover, and just have conversation. Like, what?
That's ridiculous. What do you
Better
think?
be-
What's the worst
Excuse me.
fashion trend going on now?
I'm not the biggest fan of Crocs. It'll take a lot for me to
Wait,
put them on.
say it again.
She's a croc hater. She's a croc hater. She's a croc hater.
No.
What's wrong with Crocs?
I just don't like them.
You don't like Crocs?
I just don't. And like, I
I
think
don't
what
own a pair of
bothers me is like, I'm a heels girly,
hmm
but I don't know. I've seen too many instances where people
Mm.
will have like these really nice ass outfits.
We need some boo
Sorry.
sound
Why are you
effects.
apologizing?
Don't, because I
We do need some boos.
cursed.
Boo.
I like that one. That's close to boo. We're still working it
It
out.
just bothers me when people use Crocs as like shoes with nice outfits, and I just don't like Crocs.
Well, now
I
that
just don't. Because it makes me mad. I'm like, bruh. you
I
have
agree
this-
with that
Okay, thank
because
you.
I do hate when people wear suits with tennis shoes. I get the fashion
Whoa.
Okay, that's
concept.
not too.
Wait a
okay,
minute.
hold
I
on.
get the fashion concept. I get the fashion concept, but the suits with the tennis shoes bother me. But it bothered
I
me
don't think that's as big as
It bothered me until June 2023 when I used it to propose, and I had on
Yeah.
white.
Aw.
I was
and
about to bring
had
that
on- and that was my first
It's like
time
Yeah.
a
ever.
one or something.
That was my first time ever doing it. That's when I realized, okay, this is not so bad because I was like, I
Yeah.
didn't want to dress all the way up.
Bro, and then like as long as so suits with tennis shoes and you're wearing a collared shirt, yes, it's terrible. Suits with tennis shoes and you're wearing like a t-shirt underneath or something else, I think that's stylish.
It
I
also
think it's
depends
okay.
on where
Mhm.
you're going, bro.
Well, yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
absolutely.
Like-
That's
Everything,
very
yeah.
true.
Most of the times that I saw, they were going to the wrong thing in tennis shoes. Like,
yeah.
don't come to my wedding in a suit and tennis shoes.
Yeah, you want a suit, full suit.
Just let
You gotta have dress shoes on. bro.
Yeah, suited and booted.
But
Mhm.
unless
I'm coming in
the-
jogging pants though.
Well, that's the thing though. You ever been hemmed up like this? That's what I'm-
Oh, you sound like
So-
TD. You ever been swallowed? You
That's
sound-
wild. That's a
That's what it
huge.
sounds like.
That's
You-
a huge difference. That's a. Yeah,
Oh,
that's when you
man.
should have hit the.
Well,
Whoa, wrong sound for that.
Oh man, no.
But that leads me to a question: would y'all rather be overdressed or underdressed at any event?
Overdressed.
Overdressed, definitely,
Same.
because you can
Yeah.
dress down once you're there.
Yeah, I just take off the whatever. And I always wear suits.
Mhm.
Like that's
Like if
my
I got
thing.
on a full
Same.
suit at a wedding that's casual for some reason,
Yeah,
then I could just take off the coat and just have a button down on.
yeah. That's just like
That's
when,
my- yeah.
when people say, "Would you rather be hot or cold?" And I'm like, I'd rather be cold because I can
Well, that's
continue to put on
no, not rather be
whatever.
hot. I
No, I
hate
feel
the
the
cold.
No, I mean the thing is, you can always put clothes. Whatever. We're getting back to fashion.
No, because you can.
We're
when
getting back
it's
to
too
fashion.
cold, you
Hold
can
up
wrap
now.
up.
What?
When it's too cold, you can wrap up, but it's like you gotta. Me, when the cold affects here, like
But you can be next to a fire.
Get a ski
You can
mask.
wrap yourself
how many
up.
people got
You can get a
fireplaces?
It didn't matter if you
We
have a
have
fire.
fake
You're getting
fireplaces
me
at my parents'
passionate.
house.
I don't want to be passionate about this topic right now.
Oh, we could bring it back to the next episode.
We're not doing it. We'll do it next episode. But
Sure.
yeah. So Crocs, I don't own a pair. I don't really
Me
have a
neither.
stick in
I
that game.
owned some when I was a kid, but like, no. Give me heels.
You loved when you were a kid.
Yeah. As long as your ankles ain't
Did
ashy,
I?
I do. I prefer open-toed sandals over
I hate sandals.
like slides. I like slides.
Slides are fine, but I gotta have.
I said
socks on.
sandals. I'm
I
talking
like those
about
in the
slides.
house.
I like
but I
sandals
wear them
too,
like
though.
outside too. It just depends.
They kind of hurt it.
You know
between your
my
toe.
Same.
my worst fashion:
What?
Oh Lord.
people who wear socks in the swimming pool.
Like, what's the point?
That just feels uncomfortable.
I
to
hate
me.
all of you. I
That's
want you to know
crazy.
that. I don't hate all of you, but I really dislike.
Hate is
all
a
of you.
strong word.
That's crazy. Well, I think
That's good, bro.
we're running out of time. We're running our time is running low.
You saw that too?
Yeah,
What happened?
we good. We
Tell me
good.
what y'all
He went past.
Will you say something?
No.
No,
Y'all, again, I told y'all we got windows in our studio. One day maybe y'all can see it. And the one thing we have to do is be cautious because people are always walking by.
Mhm.
But before we get out of here, I think we need to honor the great J Money. And
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
you make sound like she's dead?
No, she's not dead. She's just not here. You know, we just gotta
Jay,
honor her.
money,
Gotta
please.
make sure always.
Jay, money, please.
You gotta make sure we're good. Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Let's
What
go.
we say?
Let's go.
J Money,
please
keep the
P
huh?
J Money,
please, please,
keep the
please. You
know that she want it, she want it. You know that she
Period.
want it, she want it. You know that she
want it, she
J
want
Money,
it.
hey,
Know that she-
hey,
J
I
Money.
want it,
Whoa.
don't you? No, I need it. Keep the peace. I need it. No, I need it. Keep the peace. Hey, hey,
J Money, please.
please keep the
peace.
J Money, please keep the peace. Keep the keep what did that? I'm gonna say keep the peace.
Yo, real quick. Shout out to the microphones at the show too. I forgot to shout that out.
Huh?
Shout out to the microphones we have at the show because it was blocking out all the sound. Y'all gonna hear it when I
Wow.
Oh, really? Was it? Okay, cool.
Bruh,
Good deal.
perfect.
Good deal.
It was blocking out all the sound. Sound this way. That's how that sounds. But shout out to the J Money keep the peace. Want to get into this topic real quick.
Yeah, we gonna decompose.
She gonna kill you.
That's her words, not mine. I'm just using them.
But first of all, let's start with yours and then we'll bleed into mine.
Okay. Well, I'm not J Money, but I'm gonna try to keep the peace, y'all. Into this week, what I want y'all to think about is not letting other people control your emotions. Not letting other people control your emotions. There's always gonna be a situation where somebody makes you feel maybe uncomfortable, whether there's a microaggression, whether somebody says something that ticks you off, that just rubs you the wrong way. But you have to remember to, because, you know, if somebody else makes you react a certain kind of way, that's not a reflection on anybody else but you. It's not a reflection on anybody else but you. How you react reflects on you, regardless of what made you act that way. And it's always good to just know how to take a step, take a breath, and walk away from a situation. And 9 times out of 10, if you kill a person with kindness, you'll never have to worry about that person again.
Yeah.
Simple as that, man.
That's facts.
Simple as that. Don't let other people control y'all emotions, man. Take the time to sit back and really ask yourself, rather, what is it that makes me feel a certain kind of way? What is it that is my trigger? What do other people do? What does that coworker do that irks my nerves? Why do I let it irk my nerves? Why does it irk my nerves? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you sit down and take the time to think about that, you can figure out what are you going to do to make sure that doesn't ruin your day. Because every day is a new day, and every day is another day to make yourself a better version of yourself than you were the day before.
Come on.
No claps, finger snaps.
Simple as that. Stop letting other people dictate how you respond to the world. Always be positive, and that energy will be infectious, and maybe change the way that person that made you feel bad, maybe change the way they act and treat other people. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. And just taking the time to, before you respond, pausing. Because your first initial reaction is, it's probably not the best. If somebody make you mad, somebody make you upset, irritated, you're probably going to lunge out. And you know you're going to respect, you're going to let whatever comes out. But if you take the time to pause, I guarantee you have a second thought, and then you decipher if it's worth it or not.
I love that.
And 9 times out of 10, it's probably not worth it. So just taking before you spaz, just
There's power in that breath.
I think it was your boy Drake who said he waits 72 hours before he responds.
Yeah.
I think it was Drake who said that.
Champagne
That's
poppy.
powerful. That's powerful. I'm
How
not
you
gonna
feel about
address
the
that.
Hold on now.
I'm not gonna address that. I'm not gonna address it. She just called it, man. Say it again.
Champagne poppy.
Yeah, you said that a little too passionate.
Probably.
She was passionate.
Look, man,
We'll
I've been
talk
a fan
about that
of
after the
since
show.
Degrassi, but-
Long story short, Lauren had to take a step back to ask yourself if it's worth it or not. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not. And never let nobody trick you out of your position, which means never let nobody trick you out of your character. Never let nobody trick you out of your, element.
Mhm.
As Kendrick Lamar once said, if I gotta slap a individual,
Is that shade?
I'm gonna make it look sexy.
Come on now, say it again.
If I gotta slap I'm gonna make it look sexy.
One more time.
If I gotta slap I'm gonna make it look sexy. Which means if I'm gonna let you get if I'm gonna let you get you out, if I'm gonna let you get me out of my element, I'm gonna make it look good. And I don't want to be in my element. So, long story short, take a deep breath before you do anything because it's not worth it.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you.
J Money.
Please
Keep the.
Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jay.
I did it.
No, y'all, for real. I think the message of the week is have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Every day is a new day. Be happy that you're on this planet because there are thousands of people around the world who are not waking up
Amen.
the same day as you. So yeah, don't let other people get you out of your element. At the end of the day, that moment is minuscule, a minuscule part of your life, right? Not only a week from now or a day from now, an hour from now, whatever just happened to you that you didn't like is not going to matter. It may matter to you, but it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. So take a breath, pray to whoever you want to pray to. I'll tell you who to pray to, but that's another conversation for another day. But sit back, relax, take a breath, and just breathe because it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to say it one more time. It's not that big of a deal. I promise you it's not. It's not that big of a deal. All right.
Who got the juice?
I feel good.
Y'all got the.
That made me relax a little bit, right?
Wow.
I feel
I
good.
felt my shoulders drop.
It's not that big of a deal. That's a real message. Well, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in as always. We appreciate it. You know, you took the time out of your day to spend with us, and hopefully you got something out of it. We are Juice 901 Podcast. You can reach out to us on all platforms at Juice 901 Podcast, or if you want to send us an inquiry to work with us, or you just have a question or something, reach out to us at juice901talk@gmail.com. Again, we are willing to work with pretty much any brand. Let us know how we can serve you because we are the people's podcast. But again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, whether you're watching us overseas via one of our other platforms or whether you're watching us here via Instagram, TikTok, or whatever it is. Appreciate you for tuning in with us as always. And Tay, what do we have?
The juice.
What we got?
The juice.
I got the juice.
I got the juice.
Juice.
Whoa, that man vocals. Oh, what is it? The juice.
He said, "Quit playing with me."
That man- oh man, we got the juice.
Juice 901. Let's get it.